Today in our 14 days of holiday makeup looks using new/popular palettes, it's a little series I'm currently running here on my channel. We're going to use the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. So this is the latest midi palette from Natasha Denona. It's very, I feel like this is very holiday vibes of a palette. So we're going to use this one today, create a look together. Now hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get stuck into this look. I used the Makeup by Mario eye primer today on my lids. So we're ready to just get straight into it. I'm just gonna take this BK205, which is kind of like an angled brush. And I'm just gonna go into this dark brown color right here, which is called Aspiration. I have done a heap of looks with this palette. By the way, I've used like every shade in this palette. So I will try and remember to link those videos down below if you're interested. If not, they're on the channel, and also they'll be on my Natasha Denona playlist that I have on the channel. So we're gonna do a halo eye today because why not? So I'm just gonna pack this. I actually need a smaller brush, don't I? This is the Delium Tools 765. It's just a bit of a smaller angled brush so I can get into my little eyes. I'm gonna pick up a Refa number 1. And I'm gonna go into Nurture, which is right here. And I'm just gonna use Nurture to kind of blend out this dark brown shade. I always forget sometimes just how pigmented Natasha's mattes are. I mean, they're lovely and they're so easy to work with. It's definitely one of the best. This one, Natasha's and Viseart's matte formula is probably my favorite, I think. I actually, spoiler alert, because I didn't want to like give you guys too much notice of like what each of the palettes are. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise. But I did purchase, I was surprised at how many of you, I think I might have said this yesterday, but I was surprised at how many of you commented, one, to see the NARS, the new holiday NARS palette in this little series. So I did actually go and pick that up yesterday. I was actually okay because I really wanted to pick up, this has taken a turn, but I really wanted to pick up this blush set from the holiday. It's the Behave Backstage Cheek Blush Set with the liquid blush, the powder blush, and then the stick, and it's in like that new shade. And I really liked the look of the shade of it, so I just picked up the palette while I was there. So you will see the NARS palette maybe tomorrow, I think, in tomorrow's video. I'm not sure. I haven't said like today which day this is because I'm not actually sure what order I'm going to put these in. But I was also surprised at how many of you said you wanted to see the Viseart London palette, the new one. Not the Le Marais, but the London one, the smaller one. So I actually ordered the London and I think it's San Francisco. So you'll see those as well in this little series. Because I didn't personally, actually, I wasn't gravitated super towards the London one. It's not super my color story, but I did really like the other one. I think it's San Fran off the top of my head. So, and they were, because they're middies, sorry, smaller ones, they're a little bit more affordable. So I picked up both of those and we will use them in this little series as well. So I'm excited to get them. I actually only ordered them yesterday, but I ordered them from Beautylish, so they'll come pretty quick. I will just go back in with that angled brush and the color Aspiration, which is that dark brown. I'm just gonna finesse it a little bit and just build it up a little bit. I am working today. I'm doing this early in the morning. I've already gotten up and been to the gym. Very productive. I'm really trying hard to focus on my fitness because I've been so sick for about a month. I haven't really been able to get to the gym like I would normally do. Sorry. So starting back after having not been like super consistent over the past month has been hard, but we're doing it. Let's take our Pat McGrath Labs Intensify stick. Again, you don't need to have this. I do recommend it. I'm just gonna pop this in the center of the lid, but you don't have to. You can use whatever you have on hand, nothing, whatever you should wish. I'm just gonna take this little flat shader brush that I got from Dior when I was 15 years old. I doubt you can pick this up anymore. And I am going to tap into this shade right here, which is Thrill. This is my favorite shade in this palette. It is beautiful. Probably doesn't translate to camera how beautiful it is, but it's very dimensional. It's got like all these little different colors throughout it and I love it. And I just pack the most color on towards the lower part of my lash, or like towards the lash line, and then as I tap upward I get lighter with my pressure. I kind of just like sprinkle it like fairy dust going upward. Like so pretty. It's just such a pretty shade. Now, if you don't have this palette, you can absolutely recreate this look with so many palettes. You could do it with the bronze palette from Natasha Denona. You could do it with Bieber even. It might not look exactly the same, but you know, even glam, even retro, you could do this look with so many. I'm sure you have even neutral palettes in your collection that's not Natasha Denona that you could do this with. Just because I'm using certain palettes, please don't feel like you have to specifically use that palette to get the exact look. Hopefully it can just give you an idea of what you can do with your collection. Just dipping back into that angled brush with a little bit of dark brown, and I'll just kind of marry the shades together. And that is it so far. Let's go ahead and do the speed through of the base makeup. And actually, no, let's do the speed through of the base makeup. We'll come back together and we'll do lower lash line, inner corner, mascara, and lips together. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and do this lower lash line. As a side note, when I put that Hourglass foundation on, I was like, good lord. This is literally like painting my face white. But then after I put everything on, it kind of just like matches my skin tone perfectly. So yeah, it's an initial shock, but really comes together. We're gonna dip into this shade with my Delium 777, and I'm just gonna run it underneath here. I'm also just gonna grab a little pencil brush and dip into the dark brown and just like smudge that here too. Inner corner, let's go into, I actually don't like any of these shades for inner corner. I'm gonna dip back into my highlighter that I used from Haus Labs. This is in the shade Sunstone. And this is a BK207. Normally I would put black eyeliner in the top waterline and probably like a grayish core crayon or something in the lower waterline, but I am working today, so you're just gonna have to visualize that liner, because if I put eyeliner on when I stare at a computer all day, it irritates my eyes. I'm gonna put some mascara on now though. I'm gonna use my Tower 28 mascara again. This is the second time I'm using it. I'm gonna take this NYX lip liner. It's called Line Loud in the shade Fierce Flirt. It's kind of like Pillow Talk, because for some reason I have lost my Pillow Talk lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. I cannot find it anywhere. For lipstick, I'm gonna take Pout by Victoria Beckham. I'm actually just gonna pop some of this Mario Moisture Glow. It's called Blush Glow over it, and it should make it neutral. Let me go, if you don't know, I suffer from hair loss. So I'm gonna go put my hair on and then we'll come back and it'll be zoomed out and we can see the finished look, so just a jiffy. This is the finished makeup look using the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. What do you guys think? Now you can obviously, I don't have eyeliner on, so you can glam this up using eyeliner. You could put a winged liner on, you could put false lashes on, you could do a bolder lip. You can obviously glam this up in ways to suit you and your preferences. Apart from adding eyeliner in the top waterline and the bottom waterline, this is exactly how I would have done this look if I was, say, now going to a party or a dinner or something like that. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we will move on to the next eyeshadow palette and look tomorrow. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. If you're watching till this point, you are an absolute legend, truly. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps my channel out so much and I honestly appreciate it. And I hope that you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!